Hey guys, this is Jaev, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 3/6. And on our last episode, we brought Terra to the sealed gate to try to communicate with the Espers, but they kind of went batshit crazy on us, so the airship just crashed, and we are heading for Vector to try to track them down and see what the heck is going on. So we're going to swap our party around a little bit. We're going to take Locke and Terra. We're going to take Cyan just for story purposes. And why not take a Moogle along with us? A Moogle in the Imperial Castle. That should be a sight, right? And everybody says new stuff for the moment. Like, I like Gaius. He does not like high places. No, we do not want to change party members. And I'm just going to do a quick and dirty. There we go. Quick and dirty equip. Alrighty, so where the heck did we land anyways? We are to the southwest, over by, I believe, Miranda. So there is nothing new to do in town. So let's go ahead and just head to the Chocobo stable and ride on over to Vector. And yeah, that's an ugly looking sprite. It's broken. Locke's face is broken. It looks like hovering feet. Okay. So we'll just make our way over to Vector, and I'm sure everything is fine over there. I mean, you know, what's the destructive force of an Esper, really? Really? And we're here, yay! And of course our airship is grounded, so we will be on foot for a while. And it appears that the returners are walking around in the open, along with Narsh guards. I wonder if that getup is like really hot down here, especially with all this, you know, fire. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Oh, and we got Bandon and Arvis too. And apparently he has amnesia. I never understood that. Alright. So we can actually make it into the castle this time. And not get chased away by the Guardian. He's expecting us, huh? Oh, it's okay, I know the way. Okay. Then lead the way. Come on. Getting all impatient pushing him. The Emperor Gestal. Well, yeah, you just got your ass kicked. That would make anybody lose the will to fight. Ah. Now, what would happen to Celis? Apparently it doesn't matter to, you know, to her old friends in Locke. Or sorry, Kutan. Ooh, so we get invited to a feast. A royal feast of epic proportion. Alright, so we get to play, I don't know, play the good guys and try to convince people not to fight anymore. I guess we can do that. So now we are playing a bit of a mini game, and if I feel like I want to do some fancy stuff, I think I might do a little counter in the corner of the screen. So this mini game, every person you talk to is worth a point. Every person we battle is worth 5 points, assuming you win that battle. And I think the maximum you can get is 44 before the actual dinner. So we're going to shoot for that number. And I don't think we'll have any problems, even though we are slightly underleveled. Woohoo! 6 people. 7 people. And we go pretty fast skipping the text. We don't need to go into that room yet. That is the dungeon. But we have lots of soldiers to talk in here. Well, maybe not lots, but I'm thinking of a different room apparently. This room is really red. I've always hated you. Got some Revify. Alright. There's a couple of goodies too that I definitely want to grab. That is just being stored in the open. So we will help ourselves. And the whole point of this little mini game thing is if you get enough points, you can get some cool items and useful relics and such. So we are going to shoot for the highest score possible. Oh, Locke, you always look like you're flipping them off when you're casting. I mean, you know, for all I know, you really are. That's right, I am really strong. And don't you forget it. I think I already talked to these guys. Yes. I have the memory of a goldfish. Okay. I'm not wanted, but it's nice to feel wanted. How rude. Okay. So we are just about finished. We have one more room to go, and that room has all of the, like, a lot of soldiers in it. And one of them we have to fight. I believe it's this guy right here, who does not like returners. Just gonna keep using Locke since he's the fastest. And knowing Bolt 2 is always useful. So we've got just over a minute left, plenty of time. A tincture, always nice. And our final guy is sitting on the toilet. And he's very angry and wants to fight in the toilet. Kind of weird. And this bathroom is huge. I mean, look at that thing. And it's very industrial. Alright. So that is all the people. Let's go ahead and pick up some treasure. There's one more chest I missed. Right in here. Or two chests. The back guard and an X potion. And the back guard is going to be very useful. I'm actually going to be using that quite a bit now. Because I do not like pincer attacks and back attacks. Hello, Kefka. Well, you kind of deserve it, dude. That laugh is awesome. I never get tired of it. Oh, and that's it. So now for the second half of the minigame. We must be on our best behavior. Alright. Our numbers are growing. And apparently they don't mind if a Moogle is just hanging out at the Emperor's banquet table. Alright, so I'm going to select the correct answers. And maybe I'll put by the options how much possible points each one is worth. Why don't we do that? So leaving him in jail is the best answer. Yeah, that was a complete BS. General Kutan. Kutan is one of us. Alright, so these are the ones that are actually worth 2 points. And you have to remember which one you selected first. So let's ask the other two questions. Now, if we ask the same question twice, we will actually lose 10 points. So we do not want to do that. One more question. And 2 more points. Alright, now we can talk about Espers. Yes, they have gone too far indeed. And in case you're wondering, I learned all this from the official Squaresoft strategy guide back in, the 90s. And this is the reason why we had to remember that first question. I believe you get 5 points if you answer correctly, but if you forgot, you get a big fat 0. And we'll take a break and fight some special forces and net, I think, 5 more points, I want to say. Assuming we can kill them, which I think we will. They're not that hard. Might as well use Love Sonata. I probably mispronounced that, but I've never had to say that word before. They're not too bad. If these are the Emperor's, elite forces, then he's in trouble. Because we just whooped their asses. Just as we thought. Alright, continuing on dinner. Yes there is. But your war is truly over. Ah, a favor. There's always something. Northward towards Crescent Island. We have actually been there before. And it might look a little familiar. And this is why we brought Tara along, because, we want her to make the decision, even though I'm making the decision. And we get a little extra bit of story if we bring Cyan along right here. Good old General Leo. And Cyan being the bigger man. Alright, so our next goal is to head to Albrook and find these Espers. So apparently we are working with the Empire now. Great. It's not suspicious at all. And Locke will be going with Tara. Well, that's good. I mean, we went through all the trouble of giving him that snazzy new costume. We might as well use him. And naturally, the creators forgot all about Gayu and Mog. They're just kind of standing off in the background like dirt. Okay, let's see what we got for equipment. Ah, that looks good. Earrings, sprint shoes. Yeah, we'll keep the Atma weapon on lock. Alright, so we can find our party members actually wandering around Vector. All of them but one. Oh, and we get our reward for our impeccable behavior. And since we got the maximum points possible, which is, I believe, 93, we get everything. So we open up the Imperial Base, and the Empire himself has given us a Tintinabar, and also a Charm Bangle, and that's the highest item possible. And that relic just reduces your encounter rate by, half. Right. Thank you, Edgar. Always informative. I believe good old Cyan's in here, keeping an eye on Kefka. And I'm not sure if there was anybody upstairs. It's not really worth checking out. think there isn't any though. I think everybody's out in town now. Excuse me. Naturally in the bar. At least Gayu and Mog is. Huh. Maybe your parents were originally from Vector? Maybe? I don't know, they never really get into it in this game. I mean, you do get a little bit more of a Gayu's backstory. And now we are actually missing Setzer. He is not in Vector. He is back at his airship. So I'm gonna cut away and meet you back at the airship to show you the little scene that that is easily missed. So see you then. Alright, so we're back at the airship. And we are going to see a scene between Setzer and one other fellow, actually. Are you excited? I know I am. Huh. Don't touch anything! Yeah, in the Japanese version, the Japanese line was actually Sid talking about how he wanted to completely dump the casino to make it go faster. And that's what pissed him off. Uh-huh. A young girl who piloted the Falcon. And we get to learn about Daryl for the first time in the World of Balance, actually. If I can speak. Alright, so that's it for that. I'm going to head now to the... We're going to grab a Chocobo and head east to the Imperial Base, which is now unlocked because we're such good returners at the banquet. So I will see you when we get there. Ta-da! Alright. So now, this door down below in the basement is unlocked. And there are some goodies for us, yay. Lots of goodies. Some cherub down, a flame saber in the stove. Some money! A wall ring, even though I already have like 5. Wow, lots of money. Another back guard. A cure ring, and finally, a hidden chest with an elixir in it. Alright, and now we can finally head to Albrecht. Alright, so we've reached good old Albrecht, and I think this is a good spot to end the video. So thank you very much for watching, I appreciate it. Stay tuned, next episode we will head to Crescent Island, which isn't really an island, but we'll head over there and find out if we can find any Espers. So take care guys, later.